Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, winning the last 3 games in a row dug me out of that hole, so now, get back to a normal arena run. Or as close as we're gonna get. Yeah. Let's see what we have. A warlock, that's different.
Your soul shall be mine! Victory or death!
The old warlock warrior run, or opposition, it's going to be like a race to the bottom. Committing suicide with weapons, he's committing suicide to draw cards. I have quite a handful of strong warrior cards, but I don't really think I have fast enough stuff here. Do I coin out the crap wolf crap? I mean, he looks like he wins against her, but even then, like, he just knocks off the bubble. He doesn't actually beat her.
I wonder.
I guess I'm going to let it go. I can coin him out. He'll probably get killed by a spell because, of course, my opponent won't have used any spells yet, but I think I've got to risk it. You know what? I'm going to maybe save my coin. I'm just going to play him. He works okay against a 3-2, in theory. I mean, there are 1,000 things my opponent can do, but if he wastes a spell killing this, then he's not spending it killing this guy.
We must cleanse the sun.
That's what I was worried about. Like a proper zoo deck, he actually has the priest. That sucks. Now matters are worse. I can coin this guy out, kill her, and he'll be at 1 hit point. But if my opponent doesn't have Immortal Coil, then it would take one of these guys to kill him. Probably stupid, but we're gonna do it. I don't like spending my heroic strike that way. He does technically kill her and survive. Technically. I mean, I could have been saving that for 5th turn this combo, which would have been pretty good too. But we'll see. Okay, so no Mortal Coil. That makes me slightly happier. Still hurts, but at least that guy got 2 for 1. Well, with the upgrade, I'm almost wishing I had played this guy, because I could have, if something had hit him and taken 1, I could have used the upgrade and finished it with the 1-3 piece of junk. But no, that's okay. Still in a bad place. If I heroic strike one of those guys, I'm not doing anything else useful. But if I just play him, he's going to die. So I guess we're going to heroic strike one of these guys. I do armor up after I take the damage, generally, because even though I don't have any cards in here that care, there are cards that my opponent might have to worry about, where the warrior benefits from being at lower health, and of course Shield Slam, where he benefits from being at higher armor. So, for to represent that I might have those things in my deck. Execute, not helping so much right now. If I had saved my coin, I could have done these 2 guys, and it really wouldn't have helped that much. So, oh, I'm taking such a beating, but I guess I'm going to play the Azure Drake. He will draw me a card, and one of these guys alone can't kill him. Deathbite is a way to do more damage to myself. Not the Death Rattle, I just mean general weaponness. Because the Death Rattle only hits minions. That's bad. Oh, Soulfire. That is also really bad. I actually just need to draw Brawl now, basically. So that I can lose to a Brawl failing to kill Frostwolf Warlord again. It takes so much damage. I'm probably just dead anyway. And I'm going to have to use my weapons exclusively for attacking the other player.
What now?
or something. If I play her, then I can use this and execute him. It means I can't play him. But then I can't. But then I can actually use a couple weapon swings. Okay, that's my best move for sure. Charge forward.
You're dead. Oh, goody.
Although it would have been really nice if I had one more mana so I could actually fire a War Axe and kill her. Shatter her son. But no. It hurts. Oh, that's no help. Damn it. Bear could help, though. Bear could help keep me alive a little. I wanted to play this guy. And Death's Bite. And I do that, it'll make him bigger, but... the bear doesn't save me that much damage. He might be better as a surprise next turn, after my opponent's alive. But then again, am I just going to die immediately? Because I Death's Bite, I kill that, I'm at 9. This is 7 damage. Yeah, if I don't play the bear, I'm probably just going to die. So, fine. Now, the upgrade gives me the option to have this thing's death rattle go off, which I probably want. Or to delay it by giving this thing +1 usability so I can attack with it another time without that going off. That's pretty cool. I probably want it to go off with him. Probably doesn't matter because I'm so low that I don't think there's any way to come back.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh, that really doesn't help. Now I can't attack minions anymore. Awesome. Yeah, no, I'm just toast.
Be thirsty.
Not even close to alive. Can make this guy really big. See, I should be killing him, but since I'm going to lose anyway, I'm going to do it the way that looks sort of more impressive, which is to spawn the spiders and then kill the spiders. I guess if I armor up, I can technically survive killing her. In the area of pretending that I'm going to be able to do stuff. But, as you can see, super dead. Super dead. Alright, let's see what I get. Got back 30 whole gold. Whee! And in my pack, legendary would be nice. Nope. Nothing that I need. I have most of the rares at this point. There's still a surprising number of epic cards that I need. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna go just to pad out the video. Yeah, I guess we are going to play a ranked match. And let's use my priest because I think it's more interesting, has more Noxramas cards than my rogue. I'm not going to get anywhere in ranked this season because obviously I've spent like no time on it. I'm below 20. And I've played at least one match, so I should get the card back for the month.
You asked for it.
A pretty nice one, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sticking with my crazy heroic Noxramas one. Okay, we don't need you yet. Both of you is pretty excessive. we'll save the Shadow Madness to maybe kill something. Interesting. Hey, get squelched properly. Not coining out a light well. No thank you.
I hope you like my invention.
It's okay. Dark Cultist. I'm tempted to coin out the Acolyte of Pain, but I must go for the Dark Cultist. Because then if I like trade the Acolyte of Pain and trait for him or something, it's fine. Also, with 4 hit points, it takes a lot more effort to kill him. Take like a Frostbolt and something else. Even if something else is just this, that's like most of her turn's mana. She's going random on it. Yeah, that's a very unreliable method for helping to kill him. I mean, it had a reasonable chance. She just needed it to do 2 damage to him, but it was still 50-50. That is fine. We're going to... I could kill that for board control and probably be smart, but I think I'm not going to, because my plan is with an Acolyte of Pain here.
Speak to me. My fate is sealed.
So she wants to kill him in one blow, and not kill him first. If they die at the same time, she's fine. Okay. Alright. Don't get a lot of Shadow Madnessing him right now. Well, let's draw a card first. It's his job. Okay, so I could Injured Blade Master and Circle of Healing, which is pretty cool. She's just going to kill him. I'm okay with that because he's already gotten 2 cards. I don't need to milk him further, really. The other choice is play 2 Lightwells, which is just annoying, not necessarily good. I think this is probably a good time for the Circle of Healing now. Let's do that. And
My fate is sealed.
trying to decide if I want to hit him. Nah, we'll just hit face. It's annoying that he would get frozen if I hit that as well. So she has cards, she has mana, there's a lot she can do, but I've got my situation set up pretty decently. Interesting. Only takes 1 damage from that, which is too bad. The Soul Priest, I don't have enough mana to use that well. So let's see the options. Holy Nova would bring this guy down to 3 health, which is great, but he would still have 5, which means I can't kill him with one of these. So that's no good. I can obviously Ray of Command either one of them. If I Ray of Command him, hit that for 1, then I hit it with this guy, then I kill it. That's pretty good. This guy will still be alive, but whatever. I think that's what we're going to do. And this guy will be frozen, which sucks, but...
Your turn to bleed. My fate is sealed.
My forces are fairly flame-strikeable, and I Shadow Madness something without killing both targets, which makes me feel sad, but it was still pretty good. So much freezing going on. Oh yeah, he misses his next attack. Yeah, it's just easy to get confused when you don't know when something's get frozen when it's got the graphic. It's yeah. Anyway, Holy Nova still seems a little on the silly side. I could play a Soul Priest and do 2 damage now, which again wouldn't finish anything, so it's not that great. Lothab would be pretty annoying, but I can't do anything to go along with him. I could play 2 Light Wells, which might be bad if I'm planning on using a Soul Priest. They do survive Flame Strike, though. I think actually Lothab's probably my best play. Let's hold off the Flame Strike for a turn. I can trade him for the Elemental. Can't he would polymorph something? Like, increasing the casting cost of all their spells by 5 is a pretty ridiculous amount. It means that once everyone's at max mana, usually you can still cast a spell against him, but it takes your whole damn turn. Oh, that's no good. Don't think it really... I can see why you're having a hard time choosing, because he has potentially healed for more, but I don't think it really matters. So let's see. Now it's more interesting. Holy Nova would kill that, reduce him to 3 hit points, and do 2 damage to him. So I could actually sort of... and it would heal him, so he'd be... well, he still wouldn't be able to survive that. If I Holy Nova and then heal him, then he could actually survive killing that, which is pretty good. That's probably what we want to do then. The Shadow Madness is interesting. I could take this guy and hit him, and like that would kill them both, it'd be great, but I wouldn't deal with him very well. So I think the Holy Nova route is better for me. If I'm doing that, I should actually hit him first, so my guy gets healed. I mean, yeah, she can just shoot him, but she's still gotta shoot him.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Okay, that's not good. Mirror Image, also not great. And played right after the Holy Nova, that's pretty annoying. So how am I going to get rid of him? Probably Holy Fire. Yeah, that takes a lot off. That takes a load off my mind. I was going to have a hard time figuring out what to do otherwise, but nope. Holy Fire. Kill. And sure, why not? Fairy Dragon. Got nothing to heal with my stupid Light Wells of stupidity. They are probably not going to be all that useful at this stage of the game. You don't want a Flame Strike, because there's only 6 attack worth of guys out there.
The gates are open.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, that's really not good. Damn. There's nothing good for me to steal. Boo. Well, I guess the thing to do is go like this. Turn my Fairy Dragon into Laughing Sisters. Then this. 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 And this. So she can now Flame Strike and shoot this guy. But at least this would technically survive. Blizzard would also kill one of them, although... and freezing guys is pretty obnoxious, but they would have a lot of hit points left. mirror image.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff. So let's see. If Fairy Dragons kill these two guys, or all my guys do 3 damage. So I kill these two.
I wonder.
I steal him. He'll become a 3/3. Hit that. Then I finish it with this, which will survive. That would leave this guy. Guess that's not the end of the world. I could also take him and freeze this guy, which is interesting, but this guy would not be dying particularly. Well, no, that's not true, because I can hit him first, although it still freezes my guy, then do that. Okay, I think we got a plan. Actually, I think I'm better off if I shoot this.
Feel my pain.
I didn't do that right. This guy was supposed to hit that before I steal it. The time running out, just like, I come up with my plan, then I start running out of time, and then I do something stupid. So, I mean, that worked out okay, but I mean, I could have had this dead and this frozen at 2 health, and it would have been much better.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas, interesting.
I am master of magic.
Would have been better if this guy was dead. This will technically do 3 damage to some random thing of mine. It's actually stupid to have played it. Go time running out. But my opponent's going to save me anyway because it just does not like the odds. I got Thought Steal. Thought Steal means something good. Although it's going to be hard to play much else after the Spectral Knight if I do that. But we're going to Thought Steal anyway because it could be awesome. Polymorph. That's pretty awesome. I don't see what could possibly be better than polymorphing Sylvanas at this stage. So let's do that. This guy will technically survive killing that, but not very well. I'm better off keeping him alive and just trading this one, I think. Yeah. Or just go for face. I mean, do I want to leave that guy alive? She likes the spell power, apparently. I can't kill those guys enough. That is a problem. I can't heal these after I hit with them. I'm going to kill him because she's got a horrendous amount of spell power. Then I'm going to... hit you and play the Blade Master without healing him right away? That doesn't seem great. Let's play the other Lightwell, because stupid. Army of stupid Lightwells. I'd rather play him and heal him right away up to a 4/5, because it's going to be too easy to kill him for that rate. At this point, the cards matter a lot. I'm not actually going to be able to rush her down that fast. And I got her to Blizzard all this crap. Like, yes, the sheep can now finish something, but... you know, they both can. Very well. I can Thought Steal again, which is amazing for the cards, but I really want to get some forces out first. I think I'm going to play things first and then do that.
For the Lich King!
Just having this giant semi-untargetable army out against her spell power guys and 2 cards next turn I won't have as much to do, so the Thought Steal will work out much better mana-wise. Yeah. Stop drawing cards! You have a lot of spell damage out there. Okay, you polymorph him. It's not the end of the world. Captain Untargetable should hold me in fairly good stead here. That's not so good. Just gonna vaporize my guy. Or possibly. Alright, let's Thought Steal. Flame Strike seems a little excessive for these guys. On the other hand, how many more guys is she going to get? I don't know. Her Secret's going to screw me no matter what. That is the problem.
I wonder.
It could be a duplicate. Like I don't have good enough means of testing right now. If I Arcane Missile, that'd draw out a counterspell, I guess, or a spell. Not even a spellbender because it's not targeting. I think I'm going to do this, though. I'm going to start like whittling away at her forces because I don't want to get my guy vaporized right now. Although now I could Holy Nova all of them. Still have a Flame Strike. Okay, changed my mind. It is a duplicate. She's getting a lot of spell power there, but it means she's not killing him directly. I was more worried about the Vaporize. It seems less likely that you're going to run into a Vaporize. It's just, I don't think it's as good as most other secrets, but in this situation, it's the one that would have really screwed me up, I feel. Now, I could just kill that guy, but I'm so close. I think I'm going to do that instead. Ye old ice block now, perhaps.
I am master of magic.
I'm sure you are. Okay, yay! I was still a little concerned. It would have been pretty hard to come back from that, but you never know. Well, that was hopefully a sort of interesting game to fill the time so that people wouldn't know before watching that I totally got stomped. But it's going to be back to the arena next time.
If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.